jump with an objection and some new damning evidence. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does your prosecution have an opinion on this matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, you all think I did it? Is that it? Itchy boy, don't just stand there, do something! What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole way. Yeah, I think so too. I think he also just wants to get rid of her. But we're just gonna... well, we're gonna have to keep going. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Mr. Oldbag's actions done that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. I did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went through the studio? The boy. The one whose photo I erased. He's only a grade schooler though, as you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it? That doesn't matter. When I was like that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright. That boy's not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to kids and mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper. I have proof. Proof? Indeed, let us see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that this boy could not have committed a murder? Yes. Your Honor, the murder weapon was a steel samurai, the samurai spear. The very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This is going to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find more about your witness. Miss Windy, what was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not gonna sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking. Oh great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something in your testimony? Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? But by whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify! Global Studios want me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people on the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me just to pretend they hadn't been in the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Hello there, Kaimo. Welcome. Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. How are you tonight? I think I already asked that. Whatever. No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, you cross-examination. So, you were told not to talk. Oh. Can you fix that, Kaima, since you were here? Thank you. So, you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less. Why didn't I hear about this? Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We're all in on it. Witness the power of this fully operational old bag. Who were these people? Well, the director and the producer for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course. Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. Oh. He joined the producer around lunchtime and had a meeting after that. Where? In the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think I've already asked my questions, but there's nothing else to retake because we know there's a couple more people. Take a break. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios in the day of in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold it impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I just love this face Edgeworth does like this. It's like, I was not told of this. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Pretty much, Pix, pretty much. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right about to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I? We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for cross-examination. So, Nick, have we figured out just who was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been the old windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. I was just buying time back there. Someone has to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there either, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. With some aspirins, yep. Yes, we will save. Whew, what a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's go to the studios. I just love this song, it's so nice. So let's go to the studio. No one's here. Right. Now that they have the Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess I don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look! She left her donuts! What? I wasn't going to eat them. So we're going to outside Studio 1. Hey, Nick! It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up in his neck in paperwork after the commotion after today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about in the trial today? It was down the path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now there's a chance, Nick. Let's check it out. We will go there. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. Hey, the trailer over there. It looks like it's pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are we sure this is a studio? So before we do anything else, notice anything peculiar about this image. I'll go back and forth here. There are a couple of things to take note of here. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these too. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. And we're just going to look at this one. Looks like the two people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it very much. Well, to be fair, steak is amazing. Okay, let's examine the door here. Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? No, well, it's locked. Aw, shucks. These look like materials for making a movie set. Yes, T-bone steaks with no bones and a used incinerator. They've been sitting around here for quite some time. This might as well be the junkyard. A light van for moving stuff and equipment around. They kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's bag, Nick? Oh, Mina, no. No, Mina, no. Let's see if we can find that kid. I don't really know what to be in here. Yeah, it's a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. But I'm pretty sure we can take this one. Hey, look! That's a... Okay, we already done this. You aren't any better, Pix. Come on. You guys are horrible people. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Look, it's an assistant girl. Hey! Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm also good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? There is no shame in this chat. There's absolutely no shame in this chat. It just doesn't stop. Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of time they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Old Bag. Good luck with your investigation. Let's see, is there anything else here right now? Nope. Let's go into the dressing room. I think there's something else we can find in here that we haven't looked at yet. Because I remember there being one more thing, or maybe we needed to get some more thing from the Mr. Powers. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess I snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then. Huh? She got a point. No, I guess it's not here yet. No. Yeah, there's nothing else here right now. Come on, where is it? Let's see. Let's go to the detention center then. Oh, Miss Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. Yes, the fanboy. So, do fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. Our security lady is pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. Okay, so there's nothing else we can get from this guy right now. Where was the next? I thought I could be able to go in there. Bar's film set, okay, but what am I missing? Too much lemongrass, huh? I just can't remember where... Nope. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Yeah, there's nothing else like... That's a reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Huh? What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? And honey and night's too sweet. Well, lighting is fine, but I would like to be a director or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think he's being serious. Yes, this we already done that. Done that. Okay, where? Oh, wait a minute. I think I remember now. I have to first begin with going to the employee area. Examine. I have to examine this one first. So the fanboy they were talking about at the trial today, he came through the drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What do you want? What? Do you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? She's serious. Uh-oh. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Yeah! There! That should make the kids happy. The things we do. Because that's what we're trying to get. We're trying to get a kid to spawn. And he needs to, well, come in here. So I just need to move around a little bit now to actually get him to show up. Ah, he should come back there now soon. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. So, how's the studios going? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing the evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? The kids sneak in here a lot. Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular in a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old windbags' eyes flash at him when she sees him. She had a bit of trouble catching him though. I heard something about the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here on the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here though. The studios seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Okay, I think he will be here now in the employee area. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, never mind. Trying to get to this one then. Now we should hopefully be able to go into the studio here. There we go. This place is deserted. Crash! Ah! Nick! What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. No, I'm not so sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No. But there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Back to the main gate. Examine, take the key. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. Okay, so now we should move to the employee area then, I guess. What the fuck? Who are you dudes, Lamau? Huh? Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, laters. How can you not know the great salmonella? I made the lead shows, The Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC. Read the film credits. Really? You're salmonella? I'm so sorry. You look so sorry. No. Quite alright, really. It's fine, Ruffle. What is it? You know, on closer inspection. Yeah, hot. Yes. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume rocks source. Rock source? What? Hey, you're drooling. Huh? Lol. Buffer overrun. You triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Ruffle them all. Pink Princess? Why is it gonna be Little Old Tokyo? Can it just have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. That security told you about us, eh? That's right. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad, frowny face. A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucksers. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksers mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon until 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. You see, he's telling the truth. That meeting gives him an alibi. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that, Pix. Yeah, this guy's pretty out there. About the producer who was at the meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dia Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of